Okay. Okay. Check, check, sound check. Okay.
Time to send a message.
It's too loud. Let me see how I can fix that. Main volume maybe. Wait, what? What am I doing? Is that better? I think this is better, I'm not sure. Hello, hello. Check, check. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. Oh wait, give me just a second. I need to hear myself. This should be fine, but I still wanna put it down a little bit more. 15 should be fine. Hopefully. Yeah, I think this is okay. Okay. Hello everyone. Welcome to my stream of Hades 2. I hope this doesn't lag all the time. That would suck. I will try to talk a little bit about what is happening? Okay. Never mind. I will talk a little bit about Silent Hill 2 Remake, which I just finished on my last stream. And try to not like fuck up while doing that. But that's gonna be very hard, I think. Not sure which boon I want actually. Let's see. So I finished the remake yesterday. I think I talked a lot about it in the after the credits or in the credits. I'm not really sure anymore. But overall my first impression of the game is it's too much. It's just too big, too much content that doesn't add anything to the game, in my opinion, other than more enemies, more areas to explore, more of everything for really no reason but to extend the playtime. And that is not a thing I like in games. Except maybe in games like this, where it is actually... wait, let me see. It is actually, you know, extending the playtime of this game benefits the game. Because it's a roguelite, and the more you can do in this game, the better. But extending the playtime in games like Silent Hill 2, which are story focused, does not always add to the experience. Most of the time it just feels how should I put it? It feels disconnected. Everything feels disconnected after a while because nothing really connects to anything anymore. The long journey through the streets, for example, didn't add anything to it except the I don't know the nothing. I can't think of anything why it should be that long and that many enemies on the way. And the bigger woodside apartment would be fine if it weren't so cluttered with confusing environments, I guess. Too many rooms that you can like tear the walls down, and too many just things changed. Nothing in most of the early areas, for example, nothing really makes sense anymore because and because of that you cannot really. Let me just pick something here. Restore offered as soon as possible in the next game. What is a sacrifice boon? I don't know. I don't know. I don't want that then. Wait, boons will improved with improved rarity that require you to give up an okay, now I get it. Gain a random item offered for the Wheel of Charm now. Why not? Did I do it?
I need this.
So yeah, what did I say before this? Something about the adding the whole. I mean, making the wood side, for example, bigger, and then also add these confusing environments which don't look like an apartment anymore because everything is kind of blocked off and you go through walls everywhere, and then there's rooms with multiple enemies, and there was a time where I didn't even know where I was, even like in the whole apartment, even with the map, and it felt annoying after a while. I think there's just it wasn't just bigger; it was also way more confusing to me. Especially woodside apartment. And it wasn't very scary. It was the first area I think that they made, maybe? Like the first major area, obviously, maybe. And I think that shows, because they tried so much stuff in that one area, that early area. They basically did everything in that area that later areas also have. Like, for example, the breakable walls, then the expansion of the whole area to make it bigger. Multiple enemies in pretty much every fucking room. Way too many enemies, I mean, and so many riddles. I think I don't remember every single one, but there was one riddle I liked actually that was new, where you had to like follow the things on the walls with your light, and you had to figure that out. That was kind of cool. But there was too much to do in that first area, in my opinion. Way too much, and it was way too complex for the first area in the game. Like, and not balanced. It felt as if they threw everything in that area, and also... Sorry that I don't move on. And also,
Go back beneath the earth.
multiple times, you know, pushing these things under certain holes to get up there, and under windows to get up into the window. Multiple times I think they did it in that area. And also, I think I'm gonna die here. Just saying. And, oh, I have one life left. I somehow did it.
I'll have to do this again.
Let's just put it a little bit more simply by saying the woodside apartment was pretty much had almost every gimmick that the game went on to have, like the pushable things that you climb on to get to higher higher places, maybe into a window or through a wall up, through a hole in the wall. Multiple enemies that attack you pretty much every room. Then these breakable walls that you could go through. Then the darker version, which also was a little bit rusty. I didn't like that because it wasn't in the original. No, that was the Blue Creek, I think. But I think that was also in the Woodside, kind of. But everything was... I don't know. Everything was pushed into that first area, and that was tiresome. But with later areas, whenever you take a store, in later areas, especially when they began to like especially in the god damn it, in the hospital, they kind of learned how to expand the gameplay without it, you know, having too much in it, I think. But I didn't like the dark side of that hospital, so that one that version was just, it didn't feel like the hospital anymore. It was just more of a nightmare realm, I think, and that I didn't like that at all. In the original game, both versions felt like a hospital. The first one felt, well, basically like a hospital with monsters, and the second one was dark. You felt the darkness in that one, and without it being like overly, you know, like in the first game where these nightmare the nightmare version of the school appears. That was pretty much the same in the hospital, but at least in the first game they had the same layout and everything looked like it was still kind of a school, while the nightmare version of the hospital didn't feel like the hospital anymore at all. It just felt too different. And that's also a thing I don't like, because making it all rusty and with these metal walls and stuff, that doesn't... You cannot connect to that, so it doesn't feel scary, because you feel like you are in a different world. But while the original hospital, in the original game, the Dark Hospital, if you can call it like that, still felt like a hospital, but it was sinister and dark and felt creepy, and that's way more effective than making it just like the movie Silent Hill Nightmare Realm. I mean, maybe they could have like even made it just bloody, like in Silent Hill 3, where everything in the end is just blood on the wall that like moves around and stuff. That was creepy shit, because it's still rooms with you know, relatable objects in it. The rooms were still looking like rooms in a way, not just I don't know, something otherworldly, but it was just disgusting everywhere and bloody and stuff. Basically, I think they took some inspiration of the movies, and the movies don't really do justice to the feeling of the games, in my opinion. The movies mostly feel Hollywoodish. Even the first Silent Hill movie, which wasn't bad, but it didn't feel like Silent Hill to me. Beginning with the monsters that were more like, I don't know, these kinds of, you know, lava thingies, I think I remember. Um, and the whole story that followed that first game, but not really, because then suddenly Pyramid Head came into to that church and ripped apart some person's skin. And the whole, I mean, I don't really like the story of the first Silent Hill anyway, so adapting that wouldn't make me happy at all, because the game is just a story about a cult, I guess, and that's it for me. I don't like these kinds of stories because they fall flat very fast, and there's not much to it. And yeah, so they added a lot of stuff that felt more like the movie version of Silent Hill into the remake, and some stuff they added
Superior
was pretty cool, like the abstract daddy fight was better than in the original, but a little bit overblown, like that was too much. It felt too explosive. It didn't feel scary per se. It was just it felt more like The Shining, where the what's his face? I forgot his name. Torrance, Jack Torrance, I guess, the main. Well, you can call him protagonist, maybe, but there's multiple ones. I think the main protagonist in that game, movie's more the kid, I think, whose name I forgot. But yeah, it felt more like a chase with Jack Torrance than. Well, now that I think about it, that makes sense, like, because it's kind of that the same thing, but not really the same. A little bit different, but it's also a father, like that is trying to kill his wife and son, who and the father went crazy and stuff. But in Silent Hill 2, that is not the case. It's the father, yes, but it's a a thing that happens in everyday life, like a father who, I mean, it's a bad thing, but it happens, like a father trying to abuse his child, and that's not something you have to celebrate. So it felt like more of a big explosive celebration of that concept, I guess, where he went through walls, everything exploded, and he followed you, and everything was really, really tense and loud. And
You must have thought you would have taken Kronos down by now.
it felt really, it felt too much, just too much for something delicate like that. A delicate story about it didn't feel as tasteful as in the original, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say here. In the original, yes, the fight was kind of lackluster, but at the same time it was really creepy and terrifying. You know, the whole room was really disgusting and creepy and subtly, telling you what happened, while the abstract daddy himself made it, like, also kind of told that story in a way,
Enough.
without making it a, what you call it, celebration of that theme, I guess, by overdoing it, I guess. Yeah. I'm maybe kind of over interpreting that whole thing, but I think it's to make it short, it felt too much. It was cool, it was better, but don't think that's a good thing sometimes, that it felt better, because it doesn't. I don't want something like that to feel good in any way. I want it to be, you know, something that I don't want to look back to, you know. And if I look back at that fight, the Abstract Daddy fight, the fight itself at least was super fun, because it was kind of a chase and I felt chased and kind of terrifying, but it didn't feel creepy anymore at that point. It was more of a thing that James did rather than something that concerned Angela, even though she kind of ran away too, but it felt more like James was doing the whole thing without Angela. And he kinda did, yeah, but in the original she would be in the same room with him while James was mauling at her so-called father. And I don't know, it had a different feeling. It could have been more, but the remake did too much, I think. Didn't feel all that tasteful anymore. I mean, how they portrayed it. It felt more like a big event, I guess. Rather than something creepy, terrifying, and disgusting.
Until we meet again.
I don't know, I'm probably just overthinking this, but
Do I detect an artifact?
I'm certain Lord Morrow's
this is also just a little bit of a rant while I play this game, I guess. So don't take me for every word I say here, because I cannot really concentrate on what I'm saying here. I think mainly because I have a hard time beating anything in this game while talking anyway, and then I have to talk about something that I like really deeply, and yeah, kind of hard to do that for me, especially because my ADHD medication right now is not has expired by now, I guess, and I cannot focus as much as I would like to, I guess. I'm really surprised how many times I can avert death in this run right now, because I'm not sure what happens here. Why is it... oh wait, what am I doing? I think I need to kill these guys first. What else can I say about the game? Well... oh god. One thing I really fucking liked was in the end... well, I guess I liked the whole Lakeview Hotel. The Lakeview Hotel was how I would have liked the other areas all were kind of done. Like, it was not the same. It had it had even another boss in it, but they added stuff in a way that it didn't feel like a different area from the original. But it expanded the whole area, kind of, without it feeling different. The whole Lakeview Hotel was just really good. I might call it even better then, but I'm not sure. I need to replay the original before I can make that decision. I don't think I like it more though. There's still the stuff in that hotel which I do not like that much. For example, once you're in that elevator, getting off your
Take it easy.
stuff to fight and go on without it. You're in that employee area in which those monsters are that weren't in the original game all that much. Like, it was a one area where they were and you couldn't really get to them anyway because they were below you, creeping around. And yeah, they put these enemies there, and it didn't at first it felt creepy, but then I kind of, you know, I saw that or I figured out that they wouldn't really do much. Like,
You have no idea how much I could use this in my meditations recently.
they couldn't really follow me anyway, and they wouldn't see me for the longest time, so they were just there, but they didn't feel scary because they couldn't, like, they weren't a threat, I guess. They weren't really a threat to me. So the whole area at first felt creepy, but then I didn't feel, scared anymore after I figured out that they wouldn't even do much to me anyway. And in the original, when you lose your weapons in that elevator, or for that, going down to that elevator, you get to, I think, these small corridors where all these monsters are. Not that many, but some. But the corridors were so small you couldn't really avoid them very well, and felt scary because of it, and everything was dark, and the music, I'm not sure anymore, but it felt way more, I mean, I felt more fear in that area in the original game. Not sure. I need to replay it again. I mean, I've started to do it, but I'm still at the woodside, I think. So yeah, once I play through the original, which I will do soon, I will see what I liked and what I don't really like in the remake, I guess.
Well, that's the thing. If you knew anything about mortals, they had it better once.
Oh shit. Oh, yeah.
If only Kronos could have been so generous with
I
his
thought I
sons and
forgot
foster
something, but I
children.
didn't.
You think him being somewhat nice to some mortals makes up for what he did?
No.
We deserve better than this, Nemesis. Living in shadows, denied our...
Okay. So I think I also mentioned a video from someone whose name I forgot on YouTube, who actually mentioned all the complaints I have about the game, I guess. Because it feels bloated, because everything is too much in that game. They added too much of everything, and it feels like a mess because everything is just scrambled around. The maps are weird, and you cannot really tell where you are after a while, because even with a map it's hard to follow where you are. And what else? Yeah, it's a bloated, confusing mess, and they added stuff that doesn't make it better, except some small exceptions, like in the end, when in the Lakeview Hotel, James finally knows what he did, and the monsters are scared of him. That was the best thing, I think. The best change I mean, there was my favorite change in that game, because it's what an ingenious idea to do it like that. Like, that was amazing. I cannot tell you how much I like that. It's just it's a great idea. I mean,
I much prefer to stand.
so I ranted about that Silent Hill 2 remake now for half an hour. I think I'm gonna stop now. My final words are, I still need to play the original again, and then maybe the remake again on easy. Maybe that feels better, because sometimes the combat just isn't fun. It feels like a tedious thing to do after a while. So
Have to complete an incantation first.
an incantation. What is an incantation? Sealed with wards. An incantation. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm still kind of hungry. I need to get something to eat. Let me get something to eat. This here doesn't belong. Okay. So my final verdict
I'm off.
for now, for every part of the game:
For the Silver Sisters.
gameplay, third person. I feel it kind of destroys some of the atmosphere of that the original had. It feels more like a Resident Evil game sometimes, rather than a Silent Hill game. Because of that, and yeah, that's that. The fighting feels kind of clunky overall. I never felt as I mean, I think they try to make it more so that you're in control of what you're doing, rather than when in the original you kind of just hit something and got hit. But it's so clunky that it feels just every fight with almost every enemy feels kind of the same, because they always do like 2 or 3 things. I mean, patterns. Maybe. I mean, it never feels like when you fight a mannequin, for example, you always do the same thing. You hit twice, then you dodge. You hit twice, then you dodge, because you know if you hit 3 times, it might work, but if it doesn't work, then you get, hit by an attack. So you only hit twice, so you don't get hit. The same goes for the other enemies, for example for the lying figures. Same thing, like you hit twice and then you dodge. Or wait for something to dodge. Because they don't react to stuff, they do the same things every time. Because they're programmed to do stuff in that way, and you always know that you have to look out for the hit after the second attack from you. So there's no other. I mean, that's just the same rhythm of fighting every fight you do, and that feels. It doesn't feel good. It just feels like a chore after a while because you do the same shit every time with every enemy, and it got to a point where I didn't really pay attention to, you know, to that at all anymore because I just wanted to kill the enemy and I didn't want to fight, so I made mistakes.
Flame sigil.
It just doesn't feel good, the fighting.
Bringing a step, if I'm not mistaken, dearie. The handiwork of swiftest Hermes, I suppose. You know what else moves awful quick? Here, let me give you a little hint.
And the thing is, you can use firearms, of course, but you won't do that because you need them for bosses. There's so many enemies in that game. If you use them, I mean your bullets on regular enemies, you will have no ammo for the bosses anymore. Of course, you could get the ammo in those boss rooms, but that's not too much, and also it always felt like a waste to use ammo on any enemy in that game except maybe the pistol, but still that also, because there was one time where
Getting warmer.
I just said fuck it, I'll use it, and then like a couple of seconds later I was out of ammo. So that moment I figured out, okay, it's not worth using. Let's use the pipe for every regular enemy in the game, except some. But I gotta say, I don't think I used firearms in the original game either all that much, except maybe for nurses and stuff. So that cannot be a big criticism. On the other hand, the remake is so much more you know, combat focused that it. Well, it's the thing is, it's got so much more enemies, but still the same amount of
You mean my
like
mother's agres?
ammo as the
Father
original,
took him,
kind of.
along with my parents and their
And that
closest
doesn't
associates.
balance
They were the
itself,
most
so
ruthless
you
in the
have
world, where I'm
way
headed now.
not enough ammo for all these enemies, so why should you use the firearms for any enemy at all? Like, if you
Let's see
know
how this goes.
you're gonna waste it. Mhm. Yeah. I don't know, it didn't feel balanced. The whole game. So that's the gameplay, I guess. The puzzles were alright, I guess. I don't remember many all that much, though. I do remember many puzzles of the original game, but I cannot remember many of the remake for some reason. Some will just put this here and that there, and that's it, I guess. Or there were a bunch of puzzles like count this and count that and put it into that number lock, or you know, let me finish this first, otherwise I will probably fuck up. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah, there were a bunch of these puzzles where you had to just count stuff and put the numbers into something, and that was kind of lackluster, because it was a couple of times and it felt like, okay, with this again, that was easy because I've already done this like a couple of times before. Didn't feel special. And I have that thing with most of the stuff in that game, like there's gimmicks that happen multiple times, like the breakable walls and the puzzles that were recycled, I guess, in a way. And what else? I'm not sure. I cannot play this game while talking, I guess. But yeah, some
Give up
oh, shut up. You know, some things in that game just felt gimmicky to me.
Just another nightmare.
And also I forgot to mention the notes in the wood side. There were a couple of notes and most of them were just I don't know, random stuff written on it that didn't really add to anything in the game. Just telling some, some creepy notes, I guess. That's it. And that was kind of stupid, but they didn't repeat that, I guess, in the other areas. The other areas felt more coherent in that way. Not to the characters. James was here and there for me, like he was too happy in the beginning. He got better in the middle. In the end he was in between, like sometimes he was okay, and then he was just kind of weird, because I don't know, every time he's with Laura he kind of feels different, like I don't know, more happy, I guess, because more normal. And that feels kind of weird sometimes.
The pressure that you feel, you never speak of it, and yet full well I know it's there. You're constant.
I can hardly distinguish between pressure and faith anymore. My entire life has led to this, and all of you are counting on me. Are you truly so certain in my inevitable success, Headmistress?
Pressure and faith are intertwined, 'tis true. Ever in conflict. Should the pressure utterly prevail, out comes despair.
You didn't answer my question. The combined might of the gods was not enough to stop Kronos before. And you know the fates are unpredictable. My success is not a certainty.
And
My faith is not in outcomes, 'tis in you. And I've enough of it to last. Should you find yours lacking?
Thank you for believing in me.
and I was going to say something about James too, but I forgot. Like something else, I mean.
How did it go?
Fuck. What did I want to say? He feels kind of weird. He's a little bit too handsome, I guess. And he's too helpful, I think. He cares too much about others. In the original, he didn't feel that. It didn't never felt like he cared all that much for anyone. Not even Angela. Like he helped her, yeah, but did he really care what happened to her in the end? I'm not sure. Kind of, but not. He was always in his own bubble in that game. Like even when he helped people or tried to talk to them, he was always in his head. Like where's Mary and stuff, and anything else outside of that was always second to anything.
Hold up, somebody's here.
Like to finding Mary, obviously. I mean. So, no, I don't think he did really care about anyone. he you know, he said he was kind of concerned about stuff, but it never really felt like that in the original. He always felt distant to others, while he didn't feel distant to others in the remake. Like he was way more helpful and eager to help, or at least it felt that way. And Angela was perfect. I think I liked her the most out of all the characters. I liked her the most. Her voice actress was great. They didn't change much at all about her, except that one encounter in the park, maybe. But that was one thing I didn't like, because they got like the whole thing too on the nose. Like it was they told you too much at that point by just telling it to you. Like it wasn't even subtle. They just told you what the thing was about, what Angela was about, and her problems. So yeah, I don't think I liked that addition, but it wasn't bad either. It just felt like was too early to, you know, tell you all that in this way. And yeah, Angela was even like the last scene with Angela where she goes into the fire. I think that was I like it. I'm not sure if I like it more, but it was at least as good as the original. If not better, I'm not sure. I need to replay it before I can tell. But it was great. So Angela's really good in that remake. And Mary, her voice is amazing in that letter. Her appearance, because she's not really appearing in the game other than in the last cutscene with James where she's in the bed and talking to him. Yeah, she was also very good, but sometimes I felt like the original voice actress got me a little bit more. I'm not sure why. Just I felt it. I felt the heartstrings more with the original voice actress and performance of, or I don't know. She just felt a little bit more in my heart in the original. I just cannot tell why. Maybe it's because the voice in the end is a little bit... No, not the voice is okay. I'm not sure. I don't know. It just didn't feel... I didn't feel as much as I did in the original with her. Especially in that final hallway where she's, you know, repeating what she... Or at least not repeating, where she's like telling the James in a way what she really felt, I guess. So Mary is also very good. Maria, well, I cannot really tell all that much because I have to compare it first, but I've heard lots of people complaining about her, and I kind of get it. I mean, I did rewatch some stuff of the original, and most of her scenes, she's just not that emotional like in the original, and kind of bland. And that's really sad because she's one of the major and most, if not the most important character in the game, I guess. Besides, besides, I don't know, she is just the most important character. James is just James, like he's trying to find out what the hell happened. So he's not really that much of a character anyway, other than being weird and stuff. So I think the most complex character in the game is just Maria, sorry. Because she's
I can use this for trade.
trying to find a place in the world where she just doesn't belong to, because she's not real. Even though she I think, you know, she wants to be real, but she just isn't, and that's tormenting her. So she tries so hard to convince James of you know, accepting her. In the end he doesn't, so which makes sense because she's just a projection of his inner wishes, I guess. But since he accepted that he killed his wife, she doesn't need her anymore. He doesn't need her anymore. Which is kind of, I mean, really tragic for Maria. But it is what it is, so making her not have all these emotions is just bad, I guess, then. I think Eddie's just, well, he's Eddie. He's okay. Actually, he's perfect. I guess he's not really different from the original. So and the voice actor is good. Is very good, actually. Great, maybe even. I just don't really care much for Eddie, I guess, because he's such an asshole, and you know, he's delivering it very well, that voice actor, and also the animations and everything. Just I cannot complain about him, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say here. Laura, also a very important character, maybe the second most important character in the game. Really well done. She's just how she should be, like an ass to James because she doesn't like him, and she's a kid, and she's playing tricks on him, and doesn't regret it because she doesn't know what he sees. She just sees the town being empty, I guess. And well, I'm not sure who voiced her. I guess I have to figure that out first. Maybe I can just Google it. Let me see. Silent Hill 2 Remake. Laura voice actor. Evie Templeton. Huh. So she is a young girl. Or not girl, but maybe how old is she? 2008. So she's 18 now, I guess. That's not that young, but also not old. So inexperienced, but for being like, what does she do? She did some something in the Disney's Pinocchio, I guess. And some horror film. But did she act or did she just voice? She seems to be an actress too. Didn't do much yet, but for not doing as much, not having that experience, she really nailed it, I guess, for Laura in Silent Hill 2. I mean the remake. I like that. I mean I liked her performance. She really sounded like a little bratty kid, and I was really pleasantly surprised by that. Very sympathetic. Sympathetic.
Hail,
Yeah.
boatman.
Like even though Laura's not supposed to be all that sympathetic, I think. Well, actually she is, because James in the end is not really a good person, I guess. He did something that's really not acceptable. So he kind of deserved all that hate from her. That obviously also like her being a kid, being innocent and stuff and not thinking about stuff that all that much. She's just like God damn it. I cannot think when they do this. She's acting God damn it. I cannot talk right now. I need to try to not die here. Most kids just say what they're thinking, so... Or tell you what they're really thinking. And so it's kind of well, she did that well. They did her justice in that game.
Very well.
God damn it. Yeah, so I liked most characters, I guess. The one I didn't like, I liked least was actually James, I guess, because he was here and there with his performance. I mean, sometimes he felt just right, and then he just felt weird, and then he was alright again, and then just okay, and I don't know. And Maria, of course, is not as good as in the original, but I need to compare it first to make my final decision on if I like her or not. I mean, I probably won't like her as much, but yeah. And the monsters, Pyramid Head. Looking back at it, the first boss fight was kind of cool, but why was he that fast? Like, why was he that fast in the first boss fight? That didn't make sense, now that I think about it, because he's not as fast as when the two pyramid heads with the spears come at you. They are just almost just as slow as in the original, so the first fight where he's fighting you with a knife in the original was purposely done so you would see how like slow and clunky he was, because he had to bear that burden of guilt, I guess, in form of that sword. And when he fights you in the remake with that sword, he's just super fast, and that doesn't make sense anymore. It you know, makes the fight a little bit more tense and stuff, but at the same time it just doesn't make any sense. And the first cutscene where he appears in, like when James is in that closet, also just, I don't know, way too long. And like no exposition to anything other than him being there. They didn't show what he did to the monsters. That kind of, you know, so the impact of that first scene is kind of lost, I guess. Because you don't really know what he did and you don't know why you should be scared of him. They didn't really tell you why you should be scared of him. He just looks scary, I guess. Yeah, so that didn't grab me at all, and even when you're in the hospital and he's just jump scaring you and throwing you some elevator downwards. Also didn't feel as good because when in the original he appears, you can hear him like slowly getting towards you and see him. And you feel like, oh my god, what's happening? Why is he here? And how can I get away? And you just can't. And you have to watch as he comes closer and then finally like throws you down that roof. And that's way more terrifying, being in control while he gets to you, compared to just the scene where he jump scares you and throws you down the elevator shaft. The scary pyramid head is not in that game to me. Also, the chase scene is also kind of not scary because you can't see him when he chases you down. He's just behind you, I guess, but I don't know, it just isn't as scary.
Lord Charon's going to take care of it soon enough. I give him all the gold I find. Trade for his wares.
I can do the same if you want to make a deal.
Why not? I cannot do it, I guess.
Your loss.
She's off.
Welcome. Your aura is different, stronger.
Each card reveals to me a different strength. If I steady my...
Focus by its... Now the crossed blades.
Well, I think I should stop talking about the remake now. I will make a video in the future, I guess, where I, you know, put my thoughts in order, so anyone can follow what I'm trying to say, I guess. Compared to this, where I just talk out of my ass while trying to, like, play a stressful game, which is just doesn't work as well, I guess. But I'm trying. I hope somebody who watches this gets what I'm getting at. Try to get it, whatever. But yeah, this is just me talking. My initial thoughts about the game, I guess.
Alright.
Oh god.
Return to fight, sisters.
Yeah, the prison, also the prison I think is my least favorite area on that game. Mainly because I don't know, it's just I don't know. I cannot put my thoughts into words right now. And I think it's also because I don't really know that right now what I did not like about the prison. I just don't know. I need to think about it more before I can tell.
You almost had me.
I think my biggest complaint about these areas is I've never felt really scared. Somehow. The atmosphere, the camera angles and everything just weren't there
So
for me
blasted close.
most of the time.
You have returned.
How'd you get all those other shades out there to do the busy work around here anyway?
Headmistress took them in. I helped train and communicate with them. Many.
Oof, that's rough.
It's not a laughing matter, Dora. Arachne.
Good evening.
Oh hey.
Oh, hello there, my friend. I happened to see the boatman sculling down the Cocytus, presumably to you, for he had all sorts of supplies. He was generous enough to offer me passage, whether he knew it or not.
Great to see you here, and welcome, Arachne. I'm certain Charon doesn't mind such a courteous stowaway. Is there anything we can do to make your stay with us more comfortable?
Oh, thank you. I don't intend to be here very long, especially since the boatman is my ticket home. I'll just make certain all my silk here is patched up and then be on my way.
You too. Peace, Arachne.
You're awfully polite.
Huh.
And there she is. Shouldn't you be halfway down to Tartarus by now?
Princess, thank the fates you're well. Nemesis and I, we were just catching up. She's told me a lot about you.
Oh, great. I can imagine. Though, you never told me about your brother, Nemesis.
Got a lot of brothers. What's to tell? Never a good sign when he shows up.
I'm afraid she's right.
The fates would have me do their bidding. Welcome, Lord Charon. It is indeed.
Lots of stuff. Shit, I didn't want to do that. What do I need?
A moment, goddess. With your Olympus-dwelling relatives assisting you, I've half a mind to ask you let them know I'm on your side, except not all of them love me.
What? But you're the great tactician, Odysseus. Even the gods were impressed with your machinations in your glory days.
Lady Athena and others favored me, it's true, but your uncle Poseidon, well, I got on his bad side, I believe. Maybe he's let it go after all this time, but that's a risk I'm not prepared to take, so keep quiet about me, would you?
I hear you.
What else can I say about Silent Hill 2 Remake? Overall, I didn't like it as much as I would have liked it, I guess. It began really strong, but it got really annoying really fast. And then it was better after a while again, but then it was not, and then it was great. So yeah, it's the ups and downs, I guess, from area to area, specifically.
They say to never bathe alone.
To rank my... Well, maybe I should make a ranking video about the areas in Silent Hill. In the remake. But I think I can make it... no, I'll make something about it, I guess.
More ashes.
But the woodside definitely is my least favorite area of that game. Except, except of course the not main areas. Oh, you channel your... What is that? Ah, I see. That's kind of cool actually. What do I need though? God damn it.
Just breathe.
What do I need to... Oh shit.
I'm at my limit.
I'm at my limit, she says, so maybe we should up the limit. Psych, I need more psych. Let's get more psych. Let's get more psych.
Take care then. Fair trade.
Okay. This is basically the main thing to level myself, I guess. To make myself stronger. Oh, I have just enough.
I see it now.
You gain whenever you pass through.
No use.
Why can I not use that? I'd use one hand and through 5. I don't know what that means.
Don't think I can do this.
Not sure what that means. What is forget me not?
Jot it down.
Insights. What's insights do? Does it buff my stuff? Huh. I have no fucking clue what the hell. Let me read whatever that does. No, not there. No, I did not want to do that. I wanted to check out what that does. Insights. Is there any like item thingy. I mean, there it is. Okay. Unleashing the full potential of Arcana cards. Okay, I see. So it is kind of a buff, I guess. Let's use the buff then. This is how I buff these. Okay, moves are faster. Restore. Well, you have 100% more damage. Everything moves slower. Cast make you impervious. Deal damage to foes in your cast. I think damage is the most important thing at the beginning, I guess, to make it easier for myself to get through bosses and yeah, enemies, I guess. Sprint is faster. Lets you pass through more. Whenever I cannot use that for some reason. I'm not sure why though. Take 0 damage. The first. What is a guardian? Oh, I see. That's kind of cool, I guess. That's also kind of cool. How much does it cost? 4? That's a lot. I think I want to boost my damage first.
This potential. A new detail.
Yeah. Okay. So this is actually kind of cool. This I think is the better way to make you more powerful compared to the original Hades. Because you actually do get more powerful and progress faster this way, and it makes much more of a difference. I don't even remember what makes you stronger at the original. I think it's just the mirror, but the mirror doesn't really do all that much in my opinion. It takes so long to have an effect on your runs, and this is probably even, this is faster, I guess. One Death Defiance. No, use more cards.
I can't.
Why can I not do that? Do I have to, like, I don't know. What if I just not use anything?
No use.
This and that? No. I don't know, why can't I use it? Why? Cards that use 0. I don't know what the hell.
The sorceress. No use.
It's also pretty nice. Guess I cannot do much here. I would like to have this, but I'll keep it this way, I guess. Let's use the axe.
I'll find more bones with this. Once more. I'll get you, Kronos.
Let's... Whenever you take damage, rock some of it off. That's nice. I forgot how to use this axe actually. Terrain kill. How's the... What's the throw thing? This is the throw, right? Yeah, okay. I feel a little bit cold. I need to get myself something to make it warmer. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Sorry, I'm a little tired right now. It's already like past midnight, and I am not all that God, I can't even form his sentence right now.
We needed cranking away at our armories here.
I need some sleep. That's what I'm trying to say, I guess. To get my head in the right mind to even talk without stumbling over my own sentence. My head needs a break. Ah, fuck. You got me there. Oh, what's that? That's a plant. A lotus or something. I do like the eggs, but I also am not the best at using it. I do know I'm not good at slow weapons. Never been that good with those. Like, not even in Dark Souls or something. I just always want to get that one more hit in, I guess, and that's not... What? Oh, there she is. Artemis. Artemis is amazing. I love Artemis. She looks so cool in this game. And the music's amazing too. Very, very nice person too, like, I like her.
I saw it first.
Did ya?
Evening. Hail, sister. Together we shine, sister.
Together. It's strange, isn't it? He's our own grandfather. Kronos, I mean.
Oh
I
man.
feel no connection to him at all. I just want him gone.
Oh wow, that was a really twice the laugh that sounded fake, but it wasn't. I really was genuine. I'm even too tired to laugh, I guess. Okay, Artemis.
Doesn't matter who he is. He's a threat. We're the Silver Sisters. We'll make him gone.
The Silver
For the sake of the
Sisters.
realms.
So I think I'm gonna stop after this run. Because I will stream tomorrow.
Go unseen.
Maybe even midday, I guess. And that way I will be more visible to people, like, rather than, you know, doing it at midnight. Although I do Whoa. Oh, that was fast. Holy shit.
Your father was sullen and difficult even whilst young, quite honest.
Ice Flourish. Specials deal more damage and inflict ice.
Cut.
Oh shit. Why? What's missing? What's that? Why can I not move on? Am I missing something? Huh, that was weird. Arachne.
Black and burgundy. My friend. I don't remember anymore what it was like having two legs. Only the two. I'm hideous, I know, but I don't fall over myself like I once did. Second nature now.
Oh my god, look at my face, holy shit. Yawning face is not nice to look at.
Don't speak that way. My task would go much faster.
Save your pity for another soul, my friend.
Okay, what do we want? I want that. Damage is always good.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. I like that color. I want this. Maybe I should, you know, finish the first Hades, because I'm almost done with it. I got to Zeus twice, I think, but I haven't been able to kill him yet, so... But I'm out of shape now, so I won't be able to kill him anyway. I need to, like, get into the groove first, and that's not that easy, I guess. I'm not sure what I'm doing right now, but I'm not doing well. Your attack has 300 power, but the third strike sequence becomes only the 3-strike sequence becomes only the final chop. What does that mean? I don't get it. The 3 strikes. Oh, I see. Ah, that's kind of cool. I want that. No, I want this. Rapid hack. Holy shit. 30% faster. Look at this. That's crazy. With this weapon at least. The faster this is, the better. Damn, I got hit there. I always try to shoot, but I always forget that I cannot do that right now. Without, I don't know, channeling it. Oh god, I'm yawning left and right here. God damn. That is so cool. So you restore it over 3 seconds. Oh, that's nice. Did I do that?
I
No.
do have gold to spare.
Poseidon. Let's get the Poseidon. Maybe he'll talk about Odysseus this time. Because Odysseus told us not to talk about him. Oh, that's so much faster now. That's crazy. And helpful. Oh fuck, I messed that up. Poseidon.
Wily old Titan Kronos.
Let's get to Siren. I have lots of money.
Lord Charon.
Charon, sorry.
I do believe this was a very...
Oh, that's cool too.
I can do this.
A gold one, that's cool.
I
Hey.
sensed your presence. You almost had me last we clashed, although a narrow loss. The all-consuming flame.
Wow, she's kind of
Into the fray, sisters.
oh fuck, I messed that up. Oh fuck, oh, already messed it up again. Damn. I'm really not doing well with this weapon right now. Avoiding stuff, I mean. I know, I'm cursed. Maybe I can avoid death by this? Oh, well, not really. Oh, that was too early. Yeah. Still not easy to get this done,
He trained relentlessly for this.
but yeah, it's not as hard as at the beginning, I guess. Is he there? No. Oh, there he is.
Greetings, little one.
He actually is here. What do you want?
You yet persist, despite my generous attempts to dissuade you. Then very well. You carry on as the distraction which you are, whilst I turn my attention to matters of greater import.
Shut up.
Always use more.
Yeah, of course. Let's use more. Finally, that took a while. But I was talking too much anyway. About stuff I have to think about, at least. If I talk about this game while doing this is different. But talking about another game in depth is just, you know, too much for me to handle while trying to, you know, get through this game, I guess. These enemies I don't remember. Like, are these new? This area, by the way, reminds me of Transistor because of the singing in the background. And I like Transistor a lot, actually. It's a cool game, it's a cool story, it's a cool soundtrack. Everything about Transistor is pretty much cool, but most people didn't like it as much as I did, I guess. Most people just like Hades more, and I'm not that fond of Hades, but I can appreciate it way more now since I've played it so much last year, I guess. But I think I like this one way more than the first Hades. But that's also a thing with most stuff like I like. most of the first games or media of something is always like kinda unpolished, but like god damn it, I'm dying here. It's not good. Well, most people oh god, I fucked up. It's not good. 6, 5, 4. The good thing about that countdown is I don't have to worry about health in that moment anymore. That's a really good boon. Like, if I can do that, I can do that as many times as I want. So I will not die unless I fuck up that counter. Which is kind of amazing, actually. Oh, the music, goddammit. I do not know this boss yet. The music's cool though. I like it. Like right from the beginning I liked it. Wow. What happens if I kill all of these first? Does anything happen if I do that? Oh, he's kinda stunned now, I guess. That was kinda cool. Holy shit. See? The Doom counter is amazing. I cannot die if I, you know, get it, get every single enemy after that counter begins. So it doesn't even get my first death, like avoidance away by doing that. Yeah, whatever. See if I can get to... Whoa, what's that? Your lightning deals more damage to frost-afflicted foes.
Adequate.
Let's see if I can get to the boss in this area this time, the Siren, again. Is it the Siren or is it called something else? I forgot. Is it Skilla? Skilla, right? Not the Siren. Maybe she is a Siren and it's called Skilla? I'm not sure. I forgot. Is that it? Guess so. Does she sound different this time? Maybe it's another boss?
These wretches were nothing. Back when we used to spar. Almost no.
What choice did I have?
You're tougher, yeah.
Mega Palm of Power. Choose 1 out of 3. 24 damage, okay. Why not?
Oh, good.
Oh, I'm dead. Oh my god, that was stupid. That was so stupid, oh my god. What the fuck, man?
Catch.
10.
I'm safe.
Ah no, I cannot avoid this now. What the fuck? Can I? Oh, can I get this now?
3, 2.
And then avoid it? No, what the f? Oh my god.
Return to shadow now.
Okay, this is a clip worthy. It's a clip. Oh my god, that was so stupid. Oh my god. Okay. Best way to end this episode, I guess. The stream. Oh, that was stupid. Oh my god. I guess that's it. Thanks for watching. Until next time, bye.